This bonus episode of the Jackson Jones podcast brought to you by Patreon. Ooh. As usual, questions from musings, and we read them out and then we try and be funny.
No pressure.
No pressure at all.
Right, first up, what is a must when you lads travel to a new place? Trying the local pints, food, tourist attractions, etc. Well, now it's fucking castles and stuff,
Castles. Just plenty of underpants. In case you shit yourself. You ever know when you're going to need new gunks?
I don't think he meant like that. I meant if you go to a new place.
To me personally, I always, as soon as I get somewhere new, I just want to try and pretend to live there. So the first thing I do is find a pub where I go, this is my local.
Right.
I don't even have a local where I live. But
I do like doing a wee like walk just to get
wee
the bearings
recce.
and wee recce and see what's out there and see what's available. But as for here, this is an age thing. I don't know if you do this, but I've spent so many years going away on holidays and trips and whatever, and so much time wasted because I didn't know what the fuck was. You know what I mean? I didn't know. So now I research everything before I go somewhere. Because, and then people are like, "Us fucking, you're not really spontaneous." And I'm like, "Yeah, but I've spent fucking hours. I'm only there for 72 hours, and I've spent hours wasting going. We got the wrong bus,
I
or
Google
we're in the wrong
Street View
fucking area,
everything.
or we're."
I Google Street Food Logan. Like, I knew where to go. Like, I'm
the same.
Yeah.
I'd like to know that sort of stuff, but
Yeah.
that's something I would have in place. So then I would know like where breakfast, lunch, and dinner is going to be, because the amount of time you spend looking for somewhere and then eventually you settle for somewhere because you're fed up fucking.
Yeah.
Right.
This is just experience walking around for like 2 hours and going, right, just take here, and then you go into the worst shit. That's fucking
Yeah, or it's all booked out because you didn't plan ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I always take a look at that. So I never, I'm always, and it's, I don't know if that's an old thing, an old man thing.
It's weird because I usually, if I'm traveling, it's for gigs and by myself.
Yeah.
So I'll walk about until I feel hungry and go, I'll just eat that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? There's never, it's, I think
know,
it is
that's-
different if you're with somebody else and it's like, you have two people who are,
Well, you're not, you're
you
there
know what
for,
you're in the mood for.
you're there for work,
Yeah.
you know, but if you're just there on a break and you know, like for us, we've only got 3 days and we only got a limited amount of time. Like we were in New York for 5 days, and if I hadn't had done the research, we would have been fucking just.
To be fair, when
walking and
anytime
walking.
you've been away, you've done all that as well. Like you've,
Yeah, I do
you've
the
got
same.
it all
to know,
sorted.
like, where
Like,
you're
I don't
going.
plan everything, but I like to have the things I'd like to do and how to get there and just like the basics of
Yeah.
it, or some places and I'm like, oh, this isn't too far, or someone suggested this. Just have it in mind. But I do also like to keep it spontaneous.
You absolutely crush the plans for breakfast.
Thank you.
Like,
I'd be the same.
we'll
yeah,
wake up
I'm
and she'll
so-
already be like, we're going for breakfast.
Yeah, I
I
know
don't
exactly where we're
I'm
going
like,
for me.
Thank
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Because
Well,
if it
Emer's the
was-
same as you.
yeah.
The Emer's are like, oh, well, I'll just follow you wherever we're going. Yeah, but
Yeah.
we have spent so many years of just like, I don't know where we're going. I don't know
Yeah.
what the place is like. It looks beautiful, but you don't know because you don't know any reviews. You know all that sort of stuff
Yeah.
you can do.
Or
know
the
in
menu's
advance.
too fancy.
Yeah,
Like they've got figs in the whatever. I don't
Yeah.
want to. I just want bacon and eggs.
yeah, that's it. So, any,
Yeah.
well, there we are.
Answer the
That's
question.
Lovely,
Yeah.
complete,
Well done, guys.
complete.
What have they got? It's
Right,
fun.
what happened to last week? What was just? Maggie went to an castle and got converted to
Downton
Abbey.
Abbeyism.
an abbey.
I actually forgot we didn't do one last week because we did the one previously late in the week.
Yes,
So that's what's confused us.
Confucius say. What?
Almost did an accent there, just out of reflex.
Yeah.
But it was an Anchorman 2 blooper. So I was just going to do an impression of Will Ferrell. Didn't do
Yeah.
it though.
Nah, good
Did
man.
not do it.
That's restraint.
Look at me learn.
That's
Yeah.
restraint. That's what that is.
Bloody typical of a foreigner. Down Abbey.
That was a good Maggie Smith.
Right, so what happened last week? We told you. What do you make of these festive chips? Is it nothing more than an upgrade to the Oma stuffing special? Yes, it is.
Festive chips.
Yes.
What's festive chips?
So basically, so you've never been here for this conversation. So in Tyrone, I think, I don't know if it's just an Oma thing, we have a dish, a delicacy, you would call it, of chips, gravy, and stuffing.
Oh, yum.
Yes. So then, for some unknown reason, every year now they bring out festive chips around the country, which is
Is
chip,
this
chip
Om-
gravy stuffing with pigs, small like cocktails, pigs in blankets. And our argument is, well, we get that all year round, so
Yeah.
it's not really a festive chip. So that's what they're asking: is it just nothing more than an upgrade to the Oma stuffing?
This is Oma trying to claim the start of everything.
No, no.
Like Sam Neill.
No, well, we didn't start him. He just was born here.
Who was the other one?
Sam Neill.
There was another famous thing you said Oma claimed. Was it like a pope or something?
A what?
A pope or something?
No, not
No.
no. What else do we have? I can't
Was it
think.
just Sam Neill? Oh, fair enough. Still, you're
Sam
not.
Neill and
Pretty big
You're that guy
flex.
with a thick New Zealand accent.
No,
He's
I know
an
who
Oma.
he is.
Jimmy Kennedy.
Jimmy
Was it?
Kennedy?
Jimmy Kennedy? Yeah, Jimmy Kennedy.
Who's Jimmy Kennedy?
He was the songwriter who wrote the Hokey Cookie
That was the other one.
and Teddy Bear's Picnic.
Oh.
Yeah. Welcome to Tyrone, the place of
Festive
Weird.
chips and hokey cookies.
no, the place of weird pedophile centric music.
Yeah. I had to dance to that in a teddy bear costume when I was younger.
See?
But I'm
Oh, stop.
yeah. And little teddy bears hungry at the picnic. And we would just dance in the basket.
Yeah. I do the hokey cookie. Put it out.
He's blushing
Shake it all
again.
about. That's such your balls. Yeah, so we
Here,
we
that guy
are.
who wrote the hokey pokey died there recently, didn't
Sam Neill.
Folks, like Sam Neill died recently.
he? No,
gosh.
the guy who wrote the hokey pokey died recently.
Hokey Cokey.
Hokey, is it Cokey or Pokey?
Hokey Cokey.
The guy who wrote the hokey cokey died.
Why is it Cokie?
Taylor,
How's it different to Pokey?
listen to it. The guy who wrote that's
Hokey Cokey.
it's a hokey
Do
pokey.
you mean you do the hokey pokey and you turn
Yeah.
Do
around?
the Hokey Cokey.
Hokey
It's hokey
pokey.
pokey.
You can't claim it now.
Yeah. Anyway, that guy,
Lies.
Taylor, that guy died recently.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was
apparent- His funeral was a nightmare.
Yeah.
Apparently, it all started when they tried to put him in the coffin.
Yeah. And then,
Started with the left foot and then just rolled into
yeah.
Oh, you're good, sir.
Yeah.
Waterford Hall, Friday night.
Friday night.
And that's what it's all
That's
about.
what's all it. What we're doing, so festive chips,
Oh, yeah.
essentially.
Yes. It's just an upgrade. It's just basically our dish with pigs and blankets.
It's just culty poutine.
Oh, without cheese though.
It's what?
It's hokey
Sorry,
cokey.
what was it there, Nev? Sorry, say that louder. Get him a mic there. It's the Hokey Cokey.
I don't want to
According
live in a
Nev,
world where it's
the hokey
Cokie.
cokey.
It's the Hokey Cokey. It has always been a Hokey Cokey.
Oh, well, that's a shame. Pokey sounds better.
See, he's always make me doubt myself. Even though I'm mostly
No,
wrong.
to be
Mostly
fair,
wrong most
to
of
be
the
fair,
time.
the last podcast you didn't know the boiling point of water, and we all did it ourselves.
No,
So that one mistake has fucked you now. That has fucked you now
that
for like.
happened in real time. I thought we were talking
Scores.
Fahrenheit. Fuck you.
1-1.
Like, don't even now.
I've been smart
been-
loads of times.
You have.
Like the time,
Wha-
don't you? I knew the answer to a question once,
Yeah.
so
He is actually. We
Yeah,
talked
no,
about
he
this
is,
before. He's
yeah.
quite knowledgeable. Right. Recently became single after a 2-year relationship. What's a good Tinder bio I could use? I've been told I looked like a shorter Mickey, if that helps.
stand on your tiptoes and hope for the best.
Good luck.
yeah. Stand up on your tiptoes and go, yeah, what's up, motherfucker? See what happens.
Yeah.
What's a good Tinder bio? I don't. It's been fucking.
I've never
I-
had. How is it character based? Like how many? Is it as long as you want it to be, or is it limited? Or
I think I had one sentence, like few words when it was mine because I
Up for it.
now it was genuinely just like a psychic told
and
me
you
to do
self
this,
that.
Oh yeah.
and that was it because I did, and it was a waste of my fucking time. So, and here we are.
It's a fuck you.
Yeah.
Because it's been a long time since I was on Tinder. Because like when I think of Tinder, I think of it when it first came out. When it was a lot more like,
Yeah.
not now where it's like, here's a photo of my dick, here's a photo of my dick in black and white. What do you think? You know what I mean?
Wish I could play the voice notes from Hinge.
Yeah,
next
they were
time.
fine.
I've obviously never been honest because I've been in a relationship for 25 years. So before smartphones even existed.
But the thing is, it feels like there's more kind of fucking there's more effort put in now by everybody on dating profiles. So like it's almost like you can't even have just a photo of you going fucking look alright in that one. It has to be from a fucking photo shoot
Yeah.
of
No
you on
way.
a horse. Do you know what I mean?
No, it doesn't. But just not from this angle, like
Yeah, like
with the dick out there. So yeah, that's great.
Just take those selfies.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus, no.
Like it's taking that long to figure out how to make
And-
one. Just
and-
taking one and used it.
And men that take photos, would they look like they're really angry? Like this, you're like, don't do that. Just look happy.
There you are. So look happy.
Look happy and say nothing, actually.
Yeah. Shh, don't talk, precious.
Need not say much.
No,
So,
please.
Let
so
pictures
the answer
do
is
talk.
just a picture. Let the picture do the talking.
I actually don't know. I don't really feel confident
Yeah.
in my.
But what-
Well, I am fucked and giving advice on this one, so it's totally up to you two. I don't know.
I honestly don't know.
Just be honest and tell the
Yeah.
truth about yourself.
A movie quote from Disney. I always
Ugh.
gets the pussy frothing. doesn't it?
Yeah, do that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. In summer. Like, works every time, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
So you
Big
don't-
summer blowout. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like obscure Disney. Do you know what I mean? You don't want to go
Or
full.
the Goonies. Something
Yeah.
from that.
Like something like from the Goonies. Like, I don't know.
Like,
I didn't know you could laugh like that.
Yeah.
Do the impression, Taylor, for everybody at home.
Yeah, you gotta do the start though.
So like, you're gonna come live with me now. Yeah, no.
That's it.
That's
Anyway,
Taylor being, hey, you
I
guys.
hope that helps.
You're with
Yeah.
me, Nev, aren't you? That's all right, Nev. That's
Yeah.
okay. As long as I'm not my own, that's fine. That's fine. Okay.
Fine.
Right.
Oh.
That was good. That's good.
We just didn't go for it. We didn't go the whole way. We'll do it again.
No, that's
Like,
fine.
I'm going to take care of you. And yeah, to be fair, that one looked a bit more like not quite the Goonies and just
Me.
Somebody with special needs. Yeah, good. So,
and he would know. He
Yeah.
has special needs.
Was it that? Oh,
Oh no, you're going red now. No.
that's just me.
I know.
It's my blush.
right here, Maggie. I went drinking in Lurgan for the first time in my life a couple of weeks ago. Here's a summary of the events. Arrived at the Batcave at 12:30. By 12:32, some wee drunken rat from Warringstown.
Warrington.
What is it?
Working class, is he?
I've never heard of it in my life.
Warringstown.
Warringstown.
It's
Warrington.
east.
See, I'm thinking of Newton Stewart. You see, we don't say Newtown Stewart. So I thought it was Warrington. Asking me for my opinion on just how low it was for a mate to slip into your missus when you're in prison.
Jesus Christ.
This lad had electrical tape wrapped around one of his fingers, which I assume was a surrogate for a plaster, and was drinking a pint and one of those mini bottles of pink gin. By 12:45, the same lad was threatening some other punter as a tout and telling them he had scary friends with speak like, these lads will scoop your eyes out with a spoon. Then they started giving the same lad money as an apology for losing his cool as a bartering tactic to avoid being thrown out. So my question, what the fuck?
First thing I would say is, how do you slip into someone's... Like, whoops, sorry. Dude, whoops, my mistake. I do apologise. Well, lady, I appear to have slipped into you.
I always think of that line Eminem from Guilty Conscience. What you slipped, fell, landed on his dick.
Yeah.
Wait, who's in prison?
Yeah, well, that's, so basically what the TLDR means, he met a wingnut
Yeah.
in Lurgan, which, you know, let's be honest, we all have them.
Yeah.
Oma has quite a few of those wingnuts.
Yeah,
And I see that that thing he says at the end about he started giving some lad money as an apology for what he was doing. I've seen that in action Oma too. Boys going, I'm so sorry, here, go on, take a
The
look
bit
at
that
mine.
shocked me the most was I didn't even know my dad liked pink gin.
Right, when does the countdown to Christmas start for you? For me, it's when the Guinness ad comes on. For me, it's 1st of December. I'm a very Swedish lover of Christmas.
A Swedish lover of Christmas? What's that mean?
Sweden, it's illegal to advertise Christmas until the 1st of December.
Is it?
Yeah. November should be the rest month.
Just
November
IKEA Monday,
Yeah.
Monday to November, I was going to say.
Again, it used to be the case, it might be changed now, but they always classed it as being like when Halloween finished, it was like basically to stop the capitalism.
Right.
It was a break from that until the 1st of December.
But it changes too, because like Christmas, when you were a kid, first of all, the Coke ad.
a lot of people
When you
say
heard like,
or now
the
it's like
days
the
are
John
coming.
Lewis ad.
Oh, the days.
Yeah.
But it used to be like when your ma would just like fuck the Argos catalog down in front, you can go tell Santa what you want. Be like, I'm 19. But that and that.
Not more martial arts things, Mickey. You can't have enough.
You can't have enough. That's it. You cannot have enough home defense systems.
So yeah, what about yourself? And like, obviously it's summer in
Yeah.
Christmas time,
Probably like
so
a week before.
just a week.
That's good enough for me.
That is good enough.
Because
I
I gotta
like that.
I gotta prepare for the family events, and you know that's a lot. So
What do you mean the family events?
the lunches when everyone gets together.
Lunches.
Lunch.
Christmas Day.
Well, it's yeah,
Yeah, but you do it one day.
yeah.
All right.
What do you mean?
I just you said lunches there as of.
Oh, like you know, because you know when your family gets all split up, eventually you might have to do one or two here with this side of the family and all that.
Oh,
so,
okay, right.
But generally it's a main one, but that's a lot because my
yeah.
family's a lot. So
Okay. There you go.
Yeah.
yeah.
See-
We don't come from broken homes, so we.
Well,
I've seen your dad. How you
yeah.
We come from Catholic guilt. Doesn't mean they're not broken. It just means no one's fucking leaving.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh,
We come from I'm not leaving because you'll be happy. So fucking
yes, not leaving out of like, oh my god, I wouldn't want. I was like, I don't want to see them happy, so
Yeah.
I'll make them suffer.
I'll be buried beside you. So even in the afterlife, you're fucking miserable. That's where we come from.
No,
So-
sorry, I thought there was some like culture, like lunches. There was like a number of days leading up. You had to do all the.
Oh, do you mean no? I thought you meant like a personal for Christmas. No. Maybe this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be nice this year. You had to
Yeah.
put after something on an Irish fella.
Yeah. Yeah.
People would be like, "Oh, is the turkey done?" No, that's Mick.
That's nice. You could.
He walked outside for 4 seconds there,
Yeah.
so he's
it will be like that.
Right now, if you'll have a strange, you could be Santa this year. in
Yeah.
Australia.
Because it'll be the fattest one in the country.
No, because you'll be empty in your sack. Hey!
Jesus Christ.
I know. I don't know what to do with that. I was like, I'm sorry.
Well, they spent the whole last podcast talking about how my balls are sore because they're getting longer. I don't think there's anything going. I don't think they're.
It has to travel further, so it comes out with more force. You know, like a block,
I'm right here. Like,
Yeah.
like a block pipe.
You don't have to empty it, Pet. It's okay. It's Christmas. You can have the week off.
Oh, I didn't mean empty it into anything. I
Oh.
just meant, he'll just do it himself.
Oh,
Like
okay.
he's done for
yeah.
Millennia.
since a millennium, since your
Yeah,
balls, since your balls fucking
Before I
blew
was
up.
born. They checked my ultrasound. They were like, "It's a boy." They're like, "How do you know?" You can just see his wrist going. Yeah, I actually, whenever I was in the womb, the cord choked me, and when the doctor tried to fix it, I went, "No, I'll leave it."
Leave a couple inches for daddy, will you?
My first words were, "Oh, why?" That's disgusting.
That is rotten. Right, next up, how has passenger seat enjoyed Storm Debbie?
Debbie.
We didn't.
Where was she?
Oh, that was the other
Used
morning.
to be in
Was it?
Dallas.
Oh, you mean the one when
The
we were
roof
in?
of my fucking bedroom was about to come off. We were like, "Do you want to go to the living
Oh,
room?"
was that Storm Debbie? The wind?
Yeah, just a windy day.
It was very loud.
Yeah, loud.
It was crazy.
No, naming storms is a new thing here. That like it's
It's not a new
only,
thing.
we
It's been
do
about
it.
for a long time. It's just
Aye,
nobody
but-
gave a fuck
But now they're
before.
naming things that aren't storms.
Oh yeah, it's just
Do you know what I mean?
Windy
Now
day.
it's anytime there's a bad day. That's
Yeah.
Storm Gertrude. And you're like, what is it? It's going to rain about 2:30.
There's
It's
so,
not really a storm, like, is it?
so many storms that miss Perth that it's the running joke that not even storms want to come to Australia. And we have that joke of like when the storm's coming, everyone's like, prepare. We're all just like, yeah, whatever. And then someone's like plastic garden chair gets knocked over by the wind and it's just the old like, we will rebuild after the trauma.
Somebody did the same thing the other day. There was like a flower pot pushed over and I went, oh my god, how are we going to recover?
Yeah.
We'll be fine. Right, question for all three of you. That's amazing.
No, that's good. Now we're all here. Yeah.
Even though we didn't tell them you were coming, they just sort of assumed.
Thanks, guys. This means a lot.
Part of the crew, part of the ship.
Actually, there was a wee tongue out emoji after that, but anyway.
Oh.
What one thing
Show
can
us it again there.
what one thing can a stranger do that will automatically make you think dickhead? Directing the question to a weird throuple will not be an acceptable answer. It is a weird throuple, isn't it?
I wouldn't say it's a weird trouble.
It's a wee bit weird.
I don't think it's weird. You're making it weird. I think it's perfect. I think we're having a good time.
Yeah.
I think it's nice to have the voice of reason in between.
Me?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Anytime.
Glad to help.
What was the question again?
I don't know.
I don't know. You're the one fucking reading it.
Oh,
What
hi.
happened?
What's the, yeah, that there, basically. What one thing can a stranger do that will automatically make you think dickhead? That there, then.
Yeah.
Dickhead.
Talked about this the other day, actually. Like red flags.
Yeah. I've got a
Females.
load of them.
Oh, you're, don't start having these too many.
Do you know what I mean? I like.
Oh,
Fucking-
people who are rude to waiters, like wait staff, kitchen, like any hospitality staff.
Oh, yeah.
Just that even the
I
slightest.
couldn't even be with them.
Yeah.
No.
Couldn't do
So
it.
I actually don't have anybody in my life. I used to have somebody like that,
Yeah.
and I just cut them out.
Yeah, have
Because
to.
I couldn't.
It-
Because I fell out with them one time in a restaurant. I'm like, why the fuck did you speak to that person like that? And then
And the
they
people
were
who
like,
don't
well, that's
know.
a fucking job. And I'm like, no.
Yeah.
I just
It's-
can't handle
yeah,
that at
it's
all.
bad.
I don't. I think it's because I think it's just because I'm a good person. I was going to say I think it's because I worked in bars, but even then, even before I worked in a bar, I didn't treat them like that.
Like,
Before.
at the time we got those tacos in Edinburgh, they were both burnt. We just ate them.
Yeah,
They
Yeah.
were stinking. Like,
we're just typical Irish too. We don't want competition. Like, I'll be grand.
So we had this older friend from school who was always really nice, and she worked in hospitality. But we all went to breakfast once, and as we're ordering, it got to her, and she goes, "Oh, I'm going to have this and that," and she goes, "And also, I want my bacon crispy, and if it's not crispy, I'll be sending it back." And we all just, okay, we gotta,
cut her off.
Yeah, that was just.
Yeah, gone.
It was
the only
so
way to do it.
shocking.
Because I couldn't. I don't know about
it.
you, but I couldn't sit with that person again. Then
And they try to justify it after. You're like,
and how did they try and justify it? What did they
that
say?
they've worked in hospitality, so they know it's okay. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about.
yeah.
But did you not say to them, what if somebody said that to you?
Yeah.
What way would you react? Like, 'cause
Yeah.
you guarantee they're going to be a spitter.
Those,
Like, they're gonna
those
be a
people usually
sneezer in
kind
the fucking
of
dinner.
like stubborn people anyway, so they'll be like, no, it's fine. And they're like, okay.
I remember a bunch of us being out for breakfast
you.
at Maggie Mays in Belfast, and it was my mate's ex ordered a bean toastie, but she wanted onions in it. And then the waiter was like, "You want onions in the toastie?" And she was like, "I want the onions in the toastie. I want loads of onions, not just some onions. I want loads of onions in the toastie." It was just beans, onions in a toastie.
Yuck.
And the guy was like, beans and onions in a toasty. She's like, I want beans and onions in a toasty. And then the guy brought the toasty out, and she went, that's too many onions, and sent it back. And I was like, I cannot fucking believe you.
Ick.
No, I can't.
Jonas was like, abort.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't cope. Number one, she's putting beans and onions in a toasty, so she should be fucking shot dead.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
I think her arse will take care of it herself.
yeah, absolutely. And like
That's
God,
that's fart, a toasted fart.
but that's from both ends. So you've got a fucking farts nonstop, and then an onion breath on top of it. So she's a classy chick.
That's why she's the ex.
Yeah.
There's I think there's loads of like
I get a lot of not road rage, but I sometimes think, what a dickhead. What are you doing there?
Yeah.
You know, you see somebody that is jumping out in front of a queue, or you know,
Yeah.
and like, what the fuck? Or guys who try and cut the traffic by trying to jump in. You know, what the fuck are you doing, you dickhead?
Yeah.
But if you're in that much of a rush, go on ahead. Maybe you need it. You know,
Yeah.
but in terms of even there's loads of them. Like
mouth breathers, coleslaw
yeah,
eaters,
coleslaw eaters,
you know,
yeah.
stuff like that. You have a lot of stuff to go on there. Like, yeah. Black people.
people that form queues.
Yeah.
People that watch like loud things on their phone on the train or a public transport, like on loud, and they know it's that's to me.
Apparently, because we don't have trains on this side of the country. Apparently, that's a massive thing in England and Dublin, where people are just now.
Yeah.
Somebody was complaining on Twitter about a guy who came in with his own Bluetooth speaker,
Yeah.
just playing his own music in the corner,
Yeah.
annoying everybody in the fucking bus, and that would drive me mad. It's the arrogance of
Yeah.
like my music. And my music taste is so good.
Yeah.
You just all need to experience it.
Yeah. Everyone just watching
never good, though.
videos. Yeah.
Never good. It's never anything good. Like no. Even if it was like a sing along, you'd be a bit of crack. But no, it's usually
It's always something that has an outs in it.
Nah. Yeah, always. Right, you guys ever thought about touring in Norwich?
No.
Actually, I did think about not touring in Norwich, but I'd love to go to Norwich, just because I'm an Alan Partridge fan. But I know there's also an
I don't think it's the same. It's not like, oh, I love the Titanic, I'm going to go down to the museum. I don't think. Do you know what I mean?
There's no Alan Partridge.
I don't think
Museum
there's. I don't
in Norwich,
think. I
no?
don't think Norwich are like the home of Alan Partridge, and like
Oh no way!
everything's Partridge based and themed.
I wouldn't think
think
everything,
that.
but they would have to have like a wee walking trail or
I
something.
don't think they do, man.
Fuck them.
I
No,
wanna
I'm not
go
going to Norwich.
Do you want to go? Oh yeah, we're supposed to go to Titanic.
You going to what?
We're supposed to go to the Titanic Museum, but then remember you got Taylor Stone instead.
I did not. I felt very good.
Dare you?
I had a great time
Yeah, well, that's right.
in the car.
It was raining. It's kind of like the Titanic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just have a ride in the back seat of the car and be like, got bit in Titanic.
Yeah.
If only you had a fucking back seat in the
Yeah,
car.
that's a good point. Yeah, that's a very good point.
Right, have you seen any comedy series that you used to love but have dated badly, or which haven't dated at all?
I mean, I always say not enough people watch New Girl.
Well, you were on.
I think
that
the first
for
sort
me,
of two to three series of that are just fucking phenomenal.
Downton Abbey.
Downton Abbey's great. Do you know what I think's a big pile of shite and can't believe it was ever like culturally significant? Red Dwarf.
I get it because it has dated, but at the time it was so fucking fresh and so new. Nobody else was doing that sort of stuff, like especially on mainstream TV. And don't forget, this is 4 channels.
Terrible acting.
Oh, it was
Really
really
bad
hammed
acting.
up, like
Really
yeah.
like. So it was a. British.
I've
Have you ever
heard
seen
of
it?
I've
Yeah,
seen
you would,
it.
I think it did do well. I think in likes of Canada and Australia as well, like the Commonwealth
Yeah.
sort of thing. because
Yeah.
it was, yeah.
Because I think that they make an American version of that as well. Just
Is
fucking
it
that
the
shit.
one with Rowan Atkinson in it?
No, but there's a guy who looks a bit like him.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know then.
You thinking of Blackadder?
Yep.
Blackadder's brilliant.
Fuck, I watched that. I watched all. Well, not the first season. Nobody watches the first season.
Yeah.
But 2, 3, and 4, I watched that recently, and fucking hell, absolutely.
Rick Mail jumps in one of the episodes. Is what's his name? Flash.
Flashheart.
Yeah, some flat. And in the first one he's in, his fake mustache comes off
moustache
his lip,
comes off,
and he
aye.
just blows it back on and keeps going. Just leave it in. It's great.
Fucking right. Is it Flashheart? Yeah, it is Flashheart.
Yeah.
Absolutely right. Do you know what else I started watching again, which I loved as a child? But it was even dated when I was watching it, was Taxi.
Taxi.
Yeah.
The one with Danny DeVito.
Yeah. Fuck, what a show. It is fucking...
It's a TV show.
brilliant. Yeah, it's a TV
I
show.
thought it was
So it's where like Danny DeVito, Christopher Lloyd, and then Andy Kaufman is Latka in it.
Yeah.
And it is fucking...
Was
Andy-
Robin Williams in that as Mork?
He
was he
no,
around the
he
same
appeared
time?
in Happy Days as Mark.
Oh, that's what it was.
Happy Days and Mark did a crossover. The Fonz and Mark met
Yeah.
and all that guy. No, but Taxi was 70s, and Andy Kaufman is. I know obviously the story. We know the story now of what goes on, but when you
Yeah.
watch it, I remember watching it as a child and just loving Latka not knowing who Andy Kaufman was or anything else, but the character was fucking brilliant. But now I watched it like last month, and I was like, oh my god, this is still brilliant. It has dated,
Yeah.
in some of the topics they're talking about, but yeah,
Do you know what's still a good rewatch? Cheers.
great. I watched
Still a
that
good
last year.
I really like to watch Black Books once a year. Oh, yes. That's a good time.
I haven't seen all of that. You know, I've seen
my
bits
God.
of it.
So good.
Was that Graham
good.
Linehan?
Linehan and Dylan Moran and Bill Bailey, and
Oh yeah, I remember them being in it, but I just
I think it's Linehan, isn't it?
Yeah.
Linehan wrote it. Yeah, I think so. Fucking great. I have the DVDs actually.
I watch. Yeah,
bring them
just
out again actually. Yeah.
just the jam.
Oh,
Fuck, that was a great.
I
Yeah.
always remember, was there one line where Dylan Moran's sitting with a glass of wine and smoking,
Always.
and he
Every episode.
yeah, and he says something about like you get to a certain point in your life where you're thinking all the booze and all the cigarettes, and you just think, "Fuck, I'm happy," or something really like it's something going this real dark night about depression, and he's just like, "I'm not figuring it out."
I'm so happy. Yeah.
He's like, bring me my lollipop. And it's just a glass of wine in the freezer.
Very, very smart. I forgot about Black Books. I need to go back and watch that.
Do you know what's another fucking belter to watch? Is the series of What We Do in the Shadows.
Mate,
So
I am
funny.
I am such a newcomer to that.
Aye.
As in this last 2 months.
Yeah.
And I am fucking
the
addicted to it.
energy vampire.
Colin
yeah.
Robinson
Fuck
is
me.
fucking just I want to marry him.
Because you pointed out he is in the American Office in the later series.
Yeah.
And he's essentially an energy vampire in the
Did
American
you-
Office as well.
Did you see what he did before the shows?
Sorry, do you know what I hate? I hate when I watch something. I go, do I know him from somewhere? That's where it is. The fuck American Office. Because
Before-
I'm a latecomer to that. I only watched that last year.
Yeah, and
for the first
before he
time.
was on any of the shows, he actually still did that. That's why they got him. He's basically an energy vampire his whole life, and he would go on like TV channels and radio and present himself as like a yo-yo specialist, and he would go to schools like to raise money for yo-yos, and he would just drain the news reporters talking about yo-yos and how they're not giving him enough funding, and like it's just it's on YouTube. It's the funniest thing.
I swear to God, Ronnie actually got me on it. Ronnie said to me, "You have to watch it." I was like, I don't know. And I watched the movie, and I was like,
You didn't like the movie?
it was great. It was okay. It
Yeah.
was good. And then I started watching the series, and I was like, oh my fucking
I-
Is this
God.
the American one?
No,
No,
it's British.
they're mainly English.
was
I
watching
think
the
it's
New
made
Zealand
by
one.
America. I think it's
Yeah, it's like
HBO
it's
thing or something like
yeah,
that. Or, you know.
it's a BBC Worldwide or
Because
something.
there's the New Zealand one, which
There's
was
New Zealand
before,
one,
right?
but it's the cops. So the New Zealand one's the movie. And
That's like,
Taika
Waititi.
Waititi. And,
Yeah. That's the one I've actually seen most of.
Yeah, because that there's a line in that movie. I think it's one of the funniest lines in any movie, where he goes, "Why do vampires like to drink virgin blood? Well, it's like if you were to eat a sandwich, you would like to know no one had fucked it." That's the best line in the movie.
So between Colin Robinson and Matt Berry, I just
Yeah.
The
fucking
one where Matt Berry's showing everybody the head determines he's done of vaginas. And this is my first lover, and this of course is my dear mama.
Just Matt Berry at anything.
Matt
Oh
Berry,
my God.
yeah, and even Nadja, like I don't know, I genuinely love every character so
Yeah.
much. Even
And
fucking
the
Guillermo,
IT
like-
crowd boss, like, cause yeah.
Oh, he's great in the
Oh,
idea.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
the sketch show he was in, I don't remember the name of it, where it's and the recurrent sketch is him trying to pull a woman by helping her.
Right.
So there's one where he's at a bar and this woman's like got a treasure. He's like, "Let me help you with those drinks, beautiful." He's like, "Who are these for?" And she goes, "Well, the cider's from my friend Stacy, and the wine is from my friend Kelly, and I'm having the gin and tonic, and the pint is for my boyfriend." And before she gets this word out, he just drops the tray and goes, "Fuck you!" Like, and there's one where there's a
Fucking-
woman.
What's that in? What's
I
that
can't
show?
remember the name of the sketch
I've
show.
seen the clip. I've
I
never.
can't remember the name of it.
Right.
And there's one where like he's helping a woman move a fish tank. This is quite a heavy fish tank. What do you keep in here? She's like, "Well, it's not mine, it's my boy." He just drops it. Fuck you. And then as he's walking up the street, he kicks a dog across the road.
Brilliant. As for things that have dated, you definitely notice
Anything Bill Cosby's in.
Cosby, Savile, Rolf Harris. The
Summer Heights High.
only
Summer
Susan-
Heights High apparently.
I still.
It doesn't
I
look like
still-
it's dated, but yeah.
What's that?
So it's
Yeah. Some people know it and they don't, but it's an Australian. Chris Lilly. You heard of Chris
it was
Lilly?
on BBC here.
Oh, okay.
And it was so he.
why
Summer
am I
Heights High
thinking
was
of-
the big one where he played everybody in high school. It was like a
teacher.
Why am I
mockumentary.
thinking of Home and Away? Summer. What's Summer?
Summer
Summer
Heights.
Bay.
That's
Summer Bay.
yeah.
Summer Bay. Sorry.
But Summer Heights High is where he plays like.
yeah.
I still love that show.
Yeah,
but-
you'll have seen clips where he plays this really camp drama teacher that takes drama dead seriously, and it's like his whole character is, "I'm only here because I like helping kids, but I could have been famous."
Right,
When he
okay.
clearly couldn't have been. And then he plays a like, because he does kind of.
Yeah.
He plays this like is a kid Tongan or something.
Yeah.
So there's a bit of sort of
But the Mr. G, the teacher, he also teaches like dance and that to the special ed kids as well.
okay.
And because it's just this girl in a wheelchair and he's getting on the ground like doing the most aggressive moves. And he goes at the end to her, he goes, "You really disappointed me today." It's like, but he's obviously doing it, you know, because it's ridiculous. But
Little Britain and Come Fly On Me
Yeah.
definitely did it very badly. But I watched the other day Only Fools and Horses. Mm-hmm. You know the episodes in the 80s and stuff, like definitely very fucking dodgy.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was just a lot of references, especially around any people of color and stuff. There was a lot of references and stuff. You're like, ooh, fuck,
Yeah.
they wouldn't get it. You know, can't say that today. But yeah, I still.
Do you know what hasn't aged a fucking bit either? By the way, hello.
Yeah,
And it probably
I
has
used
in a
to.
way,
I
but
used
like
to love that actually. Yeah, always a great show.
like that character that had so it was like set in World War II, and there's a character in
morning.
yeah, there's a character in it who's a British spy, but he's pretending to be a French policeman, and obviously they're all speaking English. So the way to get around the fact that he has a weird accent is basically
That's so fucking.
he just has a really bad French accent.
Yeah.
So he'd be like, "Good morning, I was just pissing by."
yes,
And it
I've
was
seen
also how they got past all the swear words.
Yeah.
They were able to slip swear words into the fucking show in the 70s. Like, so good.
Right. Well, folks, I hope you are well. Have you a particular food you have always wanted to try but have never got around to trying it? You can even go international with it. For instance, I'd love to try an authentic Philly cheesesteak.
I've never had a lobster.
Oh wait, I've had crayfish. Is that the same?
Oh, have you had crayfish? I've never
Yeah.
had crayfish. I'd love to try that.
Rock
Is that a
lobster.
big thing in
Yeah, and
Australia, is it? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I always associate it with like
Nolans?
America, deep south.
Yeah, because we call it crayfishing, and it's quite popular. So I just never thought about it.
It's the only one I've ever wanted. It's the only thing I've ever seen on screen where I go, fuck, that looks good.
Yeah.
But then I reckon maybe if I saw it up close, I'd be like, I can't fucking do that.
Well, I'd done the lobster thing, as I've told you before, but I'd love a po' boy from
What's a po' boy?
a po' boy.
I think it's a Filipino chat.
Fucking neither's gonna be so. It's a sandwich from New Orleans, and
Yeah.
it's I think you can put it in like most things, but it's usually a shrimp based sort of
Yeah.
sandwich. But it was originally called a purr boy,
Yeah,
but it's a po' boy.
it's actually that because I'm trying to think of what I wanted. Now you said New Orleans, it's the gumbo. I've always wanted to try gumbo.
Gumbo, yeah.
Yeah,
And jambalaya and all that sort of
Yeah.
stuff. But I've had that stuff. I've had gumbo and jambalaya, but I've never
Jambalaya
had
was good. I liked
boy.
Virtual Insanity.
close enough. Nearly, you know.
Jamiroquai, for anyone who didn't get that. Taylor. That's, I don't know. There's nothing really else. Thanks, Nev.
I'd love to try pho from Vietnam.
Oh, yeah, that would be nice.
I'd love to try it in Vietnam, like an actual home.
That's one of my favorite dishes. Yeah, I'd love to try it there.
But that's it, yeah. I have nothing else really.
There's nothing really. Because between the three of us, we've probably all eaten everything. Haven't we?
Especially in America, stuff in there you've always, because I've been there the most. But even like I go to Amsterdam, I'll try it. I'll try their local.
Yeah.
Most of it's shade. Like them vending machines. Have you ever bought out of the Amsterdam vending machines?
Never been to Amsterdam.
Oh, okay. So they have.
Fun fact.
We were supposed to go. Can't afford it.
Yeah.
They have basically their 2:00 in the morning drunken eating is from a vending machine.
Really?
So is it Nebo or something it's called, and they're all over the place. They're just like there's no humans in the place. It's just vent machines everywhere, and then there's hot food served out through the vent machine.
I have seen some. I think I had. Yeah, I have eaten one of those.
they're not great.
great.
Like, yeah, you need to
good
be
if you're high as fuck.
you need to be high as fuck and drunk. Yeah, but that I thought, well, I'll try it because it's I'd seen a beef croquette and I was like, oh, that sounds good. Fucking
Really?
rotten. Yeah.
Do you know what I fucking
Like
love?
dog food.
What I love in Australia is like a servo pie,
Yeah.
A what pie?
like just like from a
Service
service
station.
station.
Oh, right, okay.
But like
Gas station.
they're fucking great. And there's a place in Sydney I always went to, and it was just a wee 7-Eleven, and they always had these like meat and gravy pies, like 2 a.m, and you would open it out of the wee packet, go, that's not even properly fucking cooked, but I'd be drunk enough to be like, that's fucking unbelievable, and
Yeah.
then you destroy a bathroom the next day. It's amazing.
Everything tastes good drunk, as
Yeah.
we know. Fucking beef space raiders and gravy.
Fuck, that was a good sandwich.
Next up was, do you boys know that Christina Hendricks is in Ireland?
Didn't know that, no.
Did not know that. And he's now trying not to react because his girlfriend's here.
Oh, who's Christina Hendrick? Where is she?
She wrote Voodoo Child.
Did she?
Christina Hendricks, she's in Mad Men. She's an actress.
Oh, okay.
She looks like the real life Jessica Rabbit.
Oh, the redhead. Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool.
No, so she's in Ireland. But he doesn't care now because,
You should care.
Yeah, let's go find her.
Shwing.
Right, next up. Well, boys, pleasure doing sound for Mickey on Friday night at Water Aid Ball. Absolutely smashed it. Crown Plaza's roof will never be the same. You wouldn't have known it was a corporate and not one of his own shows. Had the whole room in the palm of his hand, hiding in their seats, including us guy on the AV crew.
Thank you very much.
Shout out to Johnny, who's obviously been paid to send that in.
No, that was the one time I've ever done well at a corporate. It was the one time ever.
Did you enjoy it, did you?
At a ball.
Oh, didn't I? Maybe. It always makes things fucking easier then.
Yeah.
Right, Phillipson. Well, gents, how you keeping? Here, what's a grafting job you two boys think you could do? Sparky, plumber, builder, welder, joiner. This question also
I'm
applies.
fucking laughing at that for. I could definitely do some of that stuff.
This question also applies to the background giggler. Get him a mic. Thanks. See you Friday, Mike. Cannot wait. Sorry, you're not included in this.
I think that was him they're talking about.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He's not included in this. I just completely blanked you completely. I don't know what about
I mean, if you taught me how to do it, I reckon I could. I reckon if I was taught how to do some of those things, I'd become quite interested in doing it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because there's definitely a feeling of like,
yeah.
I mean, I know I put silicone around the edge of my bath before you got here, and it's a bang up job. It looks fantastic. You won't even know.
Bedside tables. Oh, wait, that was me. Yeah. Sorry.
I would go.
That's
out,
different, Sean.
out of all those, I would go with a spark.
Yeah,
I think that's the less physical work.
But
out of
that's
them
more
all.
dangerous.
you live for danger.
Live for danger.
But that's science. It's dangerous.
Science.
Yeah, if any job's dangerous. Depending, you know what I mean? You could be
This
a
is
plasterer in the
electricity.
Gaza Strip. It's pretty fucking dangerous.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
A lot of money to be made.
A lot of raw materials is down about too.
So let's go on. Right, moving on. Well, lads, I was wondering if you could maybe give me some advice. I think I
No.
might. I think I might be turning into Mickey Bartlett. Oh fuck! Poor
Oh, what are you
bastard.
doing? Lifting loads? Yeah.
After years of nothing, my skin condition is coming back. My hairline is receding. I have
Whoa.
a gluten intolerance.
Jesus.
I can't stop saying off the cuff, inappropriate but hilarious comments, and I'm a sexy bastard. What should I do to help with these afflictions? Looking forward to the Christmas do. Keep the laughs coming.
Probably just start a podcast or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pretty
Find an
good.
Australian bride.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or a friend.
or a
Just
friend.
someone to talk to.
Yeah. Just find some. Get just salt baths and heavy weights
Yeah.
Is that
the skin.
That's for the receding
for the
hairline?
hair thing.
Heavy weights. Just bring it forward.
Yeah. We'll just wait for Turkey to go 2 for 1s. And I'll go with you
And just give Downton Abbey a go.
and
Just give
Downton Abbey
it
a
a
go.
give it a solid go.
Yeah. It'll
So,
change you.
yeah.
Change you as a man. Make you more understanding.
What can Mickey bench at the gym? Apart from himself.
That's a press up, which isn't that big a deal. At the minute, I'm benching. It's So I was on 90 kg for 3 sets of 8, and now I'm on 80 kg for 4 sets of 12. So it's about just under 200. I could probably bench 200 pounds, 220. But I don't know how long for it. Like how many reps I could do. My PT said I'm pretty strong.
Yeah.
He also says because I've got short arms though.
I think he's told the truth. I just like to roll my eyes at the sound of it. Sure. Yeah, I think he does. I don't know.
You're going to have to go and verify this. And
Yeah.
everything.
But that's at the minute. Yeah, that's what I'm.
So we always get skipping videos. Why do we never get the weights videos?
Because it's hard to set the phone up.
Could you not get somebody set up for you just to
And
prove?
also, to be fully honest, whenever I'm benching as well, because I'm on a new program now, so
Shows.
Thank you. The bench press is one of those things where I get very nervous if my trainer isn't there to spot me. So if there's no one to spot, I actually go a wee bit lighter because there's not. See if
Oh, here we go now.
no, but see, honest to
here
God,
we go.
no, not even that. Here, by the way, that's one of my red flag people. Oh, here we go. Whenever when you get to the point where you're going, oh fuck, I'm going to drop this, and the only thing I can catch it with is my chest or throat. You really start to go, I don't fucking like being in the gym. So 80 kg at the minute for 4 sets 12.
Very good. Excellent.
Which when you add it all up over the 4 sets is bench pressing a ton every
Yeah.
time I go to the gym. Which is about half of you.
Roll your eyes.
Is that not about half of me? No.
I don't know. Well, how much is a ton? What's a ton?
£1,000?
Yes. Oh, fuck, you're nowhere near.
It's 1,000 kilograms.
1,000
Is it
kilograms.
1,000 kilograms?
Oh.
1,000 kilograms?
Is it a ton, is it?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nodding
well,
at him. He's
no,
nodding
no,
at me.
no idea.
Maybe only a quarter a ton though.
What are you in pounds?
300 and something. 310, 320.
No, I just was like, fuck.
I remember being stopped by a cop in
On a boat, was it?
in America. I was driving along the highway and I didn't realize that.
Yeah, 2 of the wheels are off the ground.
How do you think cars work?
Oh, what are you joking? Sorry, go on ahead.
And so I didn't know there's a law in America that if a police officer has stopped a vehicle on the motorway, you have to move out to the outside lane just for their safety.
Yeah.
It's a set thing in place, and I didn't know this, so I just drove normal.
Yeah.
My aunt's following behind me. I have a half ounce of weed in the car, and I'm driving along the next thing the fucking cops, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Did he smell that?
That's exactly what I thought. And I'm like, oh Jesus! So I pull in. And then my aunt, who's following, she was like, oh, she lives there. She pulled in as well. And so then the cop I have to go to the front of the car, and I just didn't want him to go near my car.
Yeah.
And so he's asking me then about different. I had to see my license and all this, and what weight are you? And I was like, I'm about 300, 310. And my aunt's like, no, you're not. And the cop was like, oh yeah, he is. Man. I was like, thanks very fucking much, you can't. But I don't want to say that because he had a big, massive pump action shotgun at the top of his.
Aye.
So I was like looking at the gun all the time, going, "Oh, holy fuck!" This big black dude, and he's like, "No, he is, man."
He's about a 4 shiller. I'm going to have to shoot them out a lot to put in there.
So yes, that was the first time I realised, oh fuck, that's a big amount. Right, hi lads and lady. Did Mickey wear his Biggles jacket for Halloween this year? Remind us, what is your favourite Biggles story, Mick?
Is this Marco making fun of my fucking coat?
Is it Biggles Biggles gets his men, Biggles takes it rough, or is it Biggles in the Dark Intruder?
So Biggles was a World War I pilot.
Cool, because that made no fucking sense.
So what Mark was making fun of there is the fact that I wore one of my flight jackets.
Oh, the flight jacket.
Right, and I'm going to say something to you right now. I put a jacket on when we were going somewhere, and I said to Taylor, should I wear this jacket? And she went, you look like you're in fucking Star Wars. And I went, cool, and zipped it up.
Han Solo.
And also because I put a wee bit of...
He did that night.
Because
he was wearing that jacket. You were doing Han Solo.
Because I 2 Han Solo, thank you. I wouldn't start off a wee hand.
Just one for your ass.
Yeah, I was like, also because I put a wee bit of weight on whenever she said you look like you're in Star Wars and I zipped it up, the zip just broke open. I was like,
I'm Jabba.
Yeah.
Right. Hello lads, I've recently fallen down the rabbit hole you two would call Just Rabbit Non. So since Uncle Mick is taking himself off to Oz for Christmas, can we please get more Just Rabbit Non pods to help us all a well-needed boost for Christmas? Cheer with confused-looking guests. Also, Connor, would it be possible for you to drop links where to read up on the Q drops and other information? I'll get on to that on Just Rabbit Non. Right. Next one. Just home from Queen's Comedy Night, which was Monday. What a class lineup of comedy. Mickey playing the wine glass. Jesus wept. How are you so goddamn funny? Loving the work as usual.
It's a new bit. Can't talk too much about it.
Okay. I think I've
You've heard about it?
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah. If you had to sum up your life with one noise, what would it be?
Probably that one.
What? A noise?
If you just sum your life up with one noise.
Hey, you guys. That's a word. All right. That's a few words.
It's still...
Yeah,
still, that's what are words? It's not just a collection of noises.
Mine's would be
Oh, fucking hell.
Fucking hell. Yeah.
I get that a lot.
Mine might
awful
be...
Nah.
So whenever you do a poo and you look in,
Oh, yeah.
No, I have to look at my child every night.
come on to my house, take a look at one of mine.
I'm not joking you. She won't let. I have
Every time
to
I was,
actually
yeah.
go in and take a look and go, oh, well done.
Oh,
And there's times I look and go, what the? How is that going to go down the fucking toilet? Do you ever like? I've never seen anything for a child. I know she's not a child. She's fucking 13 now, but fuck me,
Man,
she can produce some logs.
I can remember seeing my wee cousin, because my uncle went, come here to see us. And she was about 3. And they had one of those toilets that, there's a sketch on Netflix and that I think you should leave, but it's one of those toilets where the hole, you could only describe it as like a fart hole.
Mm-hmm.
The actual hole for the toilet is small, but it's quite a long.
Right, yeah.
And so the full turd was just out of the water. And it was a duty-free Toblerone. Like it was a triangular. It looked like the barrel of a Desert Eagle. And it was a tiny wee child. And I was like, I cannot believe that. Like,
It happened one night where the poor child was obviously pushing and all that crap. You know, this is the thing. It's not. You have to be there. And
I get it.
and I knew it hit the toilet, and she got up and wasn't there. It was that big and long. It just
Flushed itself.
Like a
flirted,
submarine.
it just went down just in the right moment and just
Ploppity
gone.
plop.
That's impressive as fuck.
fucking unbelievable. I was like, you didn't have to flush. That was
It does feel
a
good when that
torpedo?
happens. Yeah.
that's exactly what it was.
That is impressive.
That's got to be aerodynamic as
Yeah,
fuck.
oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it was fucking. It
That's,
was. Ooh.
Because most of mine are like that thing that happened to Loch Ness, just some scum floating on the top. You lucky girl.
Right, slow news day for the BBC reporting on a humming noise in Oma. What's the inside scoop? We've talked about that in the other episode.
Place is stinking.
We don't know what's going on. We don't know if it's aliens or what it is, but it's something going on. That's us for today. Thank you very much, everybody.
Thanks very much for listening to all the poo talk and all that sort of jazz. As usual, see you next week. Get tickets for the
Mandela Hall.
Mandela Hall, 9th of December. If you're in Australia, I'll be out there in a couple of weeks. And keep supporting live comedy.
Yeah.
Free Palestine. Or don't. Or do. I think we should.
We should free it.
Probably should.
I think we probably should.
100%.
Probably should, yeah.
I think I.
Or at least stop bombing them.
Yeah.
Anyway.
That ceasefire. And if David Cameron comes back, I'm going to start throwing poo.
What the fuck?
I know.
What the...
That pig fucking piece of shit's back in. Is he back?
I was trying to
Is he?
find a line about that. There was something about, like, what a Suella Braverman and a pig got in common. David Cameron's fucked them both.
That's very good.
But I don't know if it's going to work.
Yeah.
Right.
Maybe to see
Anyway.
what happens over next week. See you later, right? Sure, bye.